here with Heidi Kasama. She's the president of the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, and we're talking about the March housing statistics for Southern Nevada. So, Heidi, what's happening with our home prices? Are they still going up?
Well, it's very interesting. The month ended up in March. We went to a median price of $195,000. It's a 2.6% increase over the previous month. So it's interesting to see. We've continued with those. There's small increases each month, but we have been getting those.
How does that compare to historic numbers, where we were at one time and how low we got?
Well, you know, it's interesting. The median price back in January of 2012, our median price was $118,000. I mean, just think about that, a house for $118,000. But at the height, June 2006, it was $315,000. So we've had a long ways to come up, and now we're back to $195,000. So we're back to about where we were 5 years ago.
That's good perspective. So what about the supply of houses on the market? What are we doing there?
Well, our supply has been coming up a little bit. We're over 6,000 homes available on the market without an offer on them. But it actually only represents about 2.5 months supply of housing. And usually we look at about a 6 month is kind of when the market becomes fair between a seller and a buyer. And so it's still a seller's market. I'd like to see some more inventory. We have been increasing. We're actually up 127% over the previous year, so that's a good increase. We still need some more houses, but it is an opportunity. Some of those poor buyers that have been out there struggling can get out there and find a house now.
Well, let's talk about some of the other trends that you're seeing, especially short sales. Are we still seeing a decline there?
We are. Short sales have continued to go down. Last month they were about 14% of the market, and they're under 12% this month.
Now, related to short sales, what about that congressional issue, the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act? Is there any movement there?
It is the big question that everybody has, the extension of the Mortgage Debt Forgiveness Act. We did just 2 days ago, the Senate Finance Committee, it was a bipartisan bill, and they passed through their committee an agreement to push that forward. It still has to go through the Senate and the House. But since it's a bipartisan, I'm very optimistic. I haven't been in the past, but optimistic that we got that through the Senate Finance. They are talking about it being retroactive to the beginning of this year, and that it will also include 2015. So we hope that comes through.
So if that were to pass, what's that mean for a person considering a short sale? How does it help them?
Well, it makes a big difference because right now, if a person does a short sale, the amount of the debt that is forgiven is included as ordinary income in their income tax return. And the point of the Mortgage Debt Relief Act, the Forgiveness Act, was that you wouldn't have to include it in your tax return. So it's almost like somebody gave, let's say if you have $100,000 of debt forgiven, it's almost like somebody wrote you a bonus check for $100,000, you have to include it in your income, except for you didn't get any cash. So it's a big hit. And so this makes a huge difference to people that still find themselves in a distressed position. It will open an opportunity for some of those people.
Well, great. Thank you for your time today.
You're so welcome.